Hi everyone, welcome back to Code Step by Step. My name is Anil. In this part of Node.js, we will learn about put API method. So first question is, what is the use of put API method? Whenever we want to update data through API, that time we can use put API method. You know that we have the different kind of methods like get method for read data, post method for insert data, and put method for update data, and delete method for delete data. So now the second question is, can we use post method for update the data? The answer is yes, we can use the post method also, but the standard way is we should use put method. So what we are going to do in this video, here you can see that we have some records in our database. So let's say we want to update name, brand, price or category through API. That time we will use a proper example of put method API. So now let's start with the points of this video. First of all, we will make a put method for APIs. After that, we will send data from Postman. We will handle this data in Node.js by request. Then we will write code for update data in MongoDB. And at the last, we will discuss some important interview questions. So now let's go to the code. And these are the two methods, get and post, are created in the previous videos. Link is given in the description box if you want to check these videos. So now let's go with the app.put method. After that, we can provide the path, which will be a root path. And after that, we can use arrow function like this. So let me just put here request comma response. And for a dummy purpose, let's check that this is working or not. So just simply put here resp.send, and here I can just put here provide here some dummy data like status, and here we can say that updated, right? And it should be a object. All right, so now let's see this is working or not. Let me just open the Postman. You can install the Postman if this is not installed in your system or in your browser. And after that, we can just select the put method from list. Let me just close all these things. And okay, just let me close the previous one and let's open the new one. So just select the post method. After that, you can provide the URL. In a post method, put method, this is not required that you must have to provide body. Without body, it will still work. We can see that. It will not work because our API is not running actually. So let me run the API first. And now you can see that this is working fine. Status is 200, okay, and here is the status, but this is a dummy status. So now let's connect the database here. So let me just simply put here const data, and here we can simply use here db connect, and after that we can simply put here await, and where we can await inside the async function. So we have to provide the async, and after that we can just run our insert query, update query with the data. So let me take a result here and use here data dot update, and we can use here update 1 because update is basically depreciated. We can use update 1 for single record, and whenever we want to update multiple records, that time we can use update many. So this is basically a function, and it will take two parameters as object. First one, our condition. So let's say I want to update the data, for example, where we have name is max6. So let me put here name is max6, right? After that, in a second object, let's set the data that we want to update, and it will again take object, and here we can just provide, let's say I just want to update some price of it, right? For a moment, let's just use a static data, and I want to update this price 520 to 620. So let me just use here price, and let's put here 620. right? And here we have to use a colon also, like this. If you want, then you can just format it. And now let's try to update it. Whenever I will just click over it, you can see that in our MongoDB compass, price is updated, but this is the static updated price, right? So how we can just make it dynamic? So for that we just need to send data from Postman. So let's choose here, post method is already selected. Just go to the body row and just select here JSON. So let's say I want to update this data. So let's say data is max 6. So just provide here name, and it can be max 6. After that, let's price here brand, and inside brand we can simply put here Micromax. Price. So let's say I want to update the price, so I am putting here, let's say just $50 for a moment. And after this, category. In category we can provide here again mobile. If you want, then you can update it also. So whenever I'm just sending from here, how we can just receive this data inside our Node.js. For that we can just simply use here. So let me just print it once. Console.log request.body. Keep in mind, you can only use this request.body after adding this middleware json.express. If this is not added in your code, this line of code will not gonna work. So don't forget to add this app.use express.json. All right, so after that, let me just send this request again, and here you can see that okay, let me just try once again. What's wrong with it? It should be updated. Okay, we just forget to save it, right? Save this file. Now you can see that we are getting this data here, right? So we can update it simply. So let me just provide this request.body inside our set data, like this. And for a moment you can see that if I'm just updating it, you can see that price is it will update that one because this is the first one, max 6, price is 620. So how we can update it? We know that because we provided that the set data, and we provide the name also. But here you can see that name is still static. How we can make it dynamic? Let's just simply put here request dot body dot name, right? Now this is also coming from our request from Postman. Whenever I will just save it, it basically return the 200. Everything is fine, and here you can see that we got here $50. Great. So let's say you want to update here something else. Let's say you want to update here brand name. Let's say mi. Price you want to update here, let's say $60 or something, and whenever you will send it again, it will work still fine, right? So now let's say I am just updating it with the name max 6 1, right? Max 6a, let's say. And now you will find that the nothing is actually updated here. Here you can see that. Why? Because this name condition will not work here, because this name is actually not present inside here, like max.6.a. we cannot update it because this is not present here, right? So what we can do here, whenever we want to send the name, you can just simply put here send name from your parameter also. So let me just send here max 6. At a first attempt it will fail. You will find that we just getting here 404. Reason is because we have to just tell to the put method that we are just passing some mobile name also. With that we can pass the name, and how we can get this name? Just simply put a request dot params dot name, and now whenever I'm just clicking over it, you can see that we got the 200 request, 200 in request, and here we can see that mobile is also updated. So with that way we can update mobile data or any data with the help of put method. So interview question first can ask that can we update data with the help of post method? Yes, we can update, but the standard way is we should use put method. Second question, how we can send the data inside the parameter? So we can just send it like this and we can receive here like this. Even you can receive here like ID, name, anything, whatever you want to put here, you can use here. So if I just put here XYZ, it will still work fine. But keep in mind with that way, we also have to use here XYZ, right? So these are the two questions for this in this video. Thank you so much for watching this video.